Hi, hello mabuhay. This is Chris Lina and welcome to Kaysiao Online's Kaysiao Business. This is your unique way to promote your business online. We are going to help you out just by getting to know your business on a different level. But first, before we go any further, I'd like to give a shout out to Kaysiao. I'd like to give a shout out to the admins of Kaysiao. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure doing this over and over again. We're already on our first year together, Chris Lina, with Kaysiao. So thank you so much. And speaking of Kaysiao, have you ever visited the website kaixiao.com? Get to know the Chinese Philchai community just by going into the website kaixiao.com. I'm loading it right now. It has a bit of a check before you get into the website, but once you're in, you can get to register. It's free to register to the website, and you can get access to a lot of stuff. There's a membership. There's a premium membership fee as well that would give you for farther than the free stuff. Of course, that's how it goes when it comes to memberships. But yeah, if you're interested to get to know if you're Kaishawaable, go into kaishao.com. Yeah, and it's currently loading at this moment. And yeah, check out the Facebook page as well, Kaishao PH, and we're live right now on Facebook, on YouTube, Kaishao Online Events, which is currently our main events page. So that's where you can see our online events. Also, Kaishao page. If you want to see more events like this as well, or live events, actual actual events, that's in-person events, yeah. So it is still checking out, so this is the page that you're gonna see once you see Kaishao. Yeah, and once you go log into kaishao.com, and it is really secure. So currently it's still loading. I don't know if it's still the internet, but I'm sure that you guys can hear me well over the internet. Yeah, and we have already, what do you call this? We've already postponed this a couple of times, and we're really thankful that we're live finally. Now, speaking of which, we're in partnership with, as you can see, we've launched a partnership with Leica. So Leica is a free social media platform which allows users to connect and to for you to discover new things and share your interests. That's what I use to share my videos for Magic, share my photos, my travel photos, and doing that allows you to get a digital point called Leica Gems, and that can be used for rewards and for engagement in the platform, and then that can be used in real life for you to purchase stuff. And that's what's unique about Leica, the experience of sharing and also earning digital gems. You can earn that all in one app, and we're gonna get to know more about Leica through our businessman, or through our person that we're gonna interview. I didn't really talk to him that much backstage, because I got to know, or I got to interact with him in a in a few minutes, a few seconds, if I may say. But I did that on purpose. I want to get to know him on a level live, on a different level live, and we're gonna get to know him and Laika all throughout. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from his house right now. I didn't really ask where he's from, all the way safe at home. Let's welcome representing Laika, Mr. Francis. Sir, may
Hello.
I ask for your last name, please? I
Francis
didn't
Mama
ask.
Sabulod. Good evening, good evening.
Good evening. Yes, good evening. So, can I call you just Francis lang? Okay,
Yeah,
okay na ba?
pwede, pwede. Oo.
Nice. Ayun. So, first of all, kumusta? Anong tawag dito? Anong latest sa'yo ngayon? Are you safe at home? Nakikita ko bis na bis ka. Did you come from
Well,
somewhere else?
ganito talaga ako sa bahay.
Ay, wow, pambahay.
Ayan, ayan. Well,
Alright.
tawag dito, if you're gonna be attending an interview like with Kaysiao, kasi you really have to, dress up for this
Yeah,
interview, this occasion, definitely to properly represent your company.
of course.
And
Yeah.
one of the newest things that we're having right now with
Mm-hmm.
Leica is, of course, Leica highlights. I
Like,
already have that. So the highlights, you can highlight your, your day-to-day activity, and that would give you some kind of parang advantage over the
mm-hmm.
usual posts that you have. And of course, just to give a background for those people who doesn't know Leica, Leica kasi is the only social media app in the world that has reward system, e-commerce, and of
Ika,
course, it's social media. So kami lang yung app
all
right
in one.
now that has this kind of value to the people, because as we all know, we have been helping the community aside from donating during the
Mm-hmm.
lockdown. Of course, people are really earning in this particular app. So kumikita sila dito while they do their favorite things. Like for
Mm-hmm.
example, eating outside
Mm-hmm.
ngayon kasi bihira na yung mga eating outside. Siguro ang nangyayari niyan,
Oo,
nagpipicture na lang sila ng mga dinideliver na food sa bahay nila.
totoo.
Yan. So, ganun ang nangyayari. Pero
Mm-hmm.
tawag dito, on my personal note naman,
Mm-hmm.
andito lang naman ako sa bahay. So we're
Yep.
trying to comply with the government order na
Mm-hmm.
try to stay safe.
Yep.
Kasi alam naman natin yung Delta virus, ibang klase ngayon yan.
Iba, yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, yeah. Well, having said that, I'm really glad that you're safe, and thank you for the intro ng which is the video that we showed earlier, yung highlights, right? Like similar to highlights of your life, diba? Of course, you'd have your day-to-day feed, but you would have your own highlights as well.
Yep.
Now, having said that, actually, we're gonna get more into the app, into the experience all throughout. I myself have been or have earned a Leica. I was able to purchase a few stuff like this Pokemon right here. Sa
Wow.
Toy Kingdom, I was able to use my Leica gems for this. I'm really
Nice.
proud of that. Yeah. So anyway, it's not only food, diba? Also
Yeah,
your hobbies, lahat. And
exactly.
Leica has been what you call this has been very flexible. Yan. Ayan.
Yep.
Masyadong maraming merchants na partners ang Leica, diba?
Yeah, yeah.
Ang saya, ang saya ng part na yun. Now, going to that, we want to get to know you first, Sir
Yeah.
Francis. So, first and foremost, if you are allowed to discuss about your position in Leica, and tell us more, please, about your position and what you do for Leica. How do you represent Leica?
Yep. Yeah, so basically I'm the head of strategic commercial partnership of Leica.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the primary things that I do is of course represent Leica in interviews like this, and of course we have some for formulation of merchant acquisition, especially during the time of pandemic, ganyan. So we really have to formulate some plans on how to maximize our exposure during this mga interview natin. Tapos we need to formulate din yung mga plans natin to really acquire quality merchants. Because Laika kasi it's not only a social media app. Laika in essence, is an app that can help businesses. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, me being the person who handles strategic commercial partnership, we partner with different entities. Like for example, not only merchants, we have media, we have newspapers, we have even NGOs. We have that. So we do those things because that's one of the things that we're really looking at to make Laika one of the most viable app in the world right now, or in the Philippines for that matter. Now,
Mm-hmm.
people would use it, people would enjoy it, and people would benefit from it. But not only the people, the
Mm-hmm.
merchants themselves, the businesses. So,
Yun.
yun ang pinaka-essence ni Laika talaga. So,
And
it's not only one way, it's also two-way siguro, or a symbiotic relationship between the users, merchants, and of course the company.
And I was about to say, that's what you call true partnership, 'di ba? I mean,
Yeah,
hindi yung isa lang ang nagbe-benefit eh. Partnership
definitely.
talaga, 'di ba? And ang saya din lang din dahil we have you to represent like we have you to bridge the gap between people who are unaware of the benefits that they can get from Leica at this point, and of course bridging that gap for you to well enjoy the benefits, and not only that, have awareness and enjoy life, 'di ba? I mean, you're
Mm-mm.
just posting your life, and then being social and earning at the same time, di ba? So having said that, sir, have you ever, of course, bago lang si Laika, right? Have you ever thought of you being or landing this position in Laika, or representing Laika as as the head of the strategic partnership, or the lead for this one? But have you ever thought of that na that pupunta ka dito sa position na to?
Actually hindi. Kasi tawag
Mhm,
dito, I work with startups for quite some
mhm,
time. And of course, one of the greatest challenges as a startup is, of course, in putting the foundation of the company. And it's very challenging in a startup to, to
mhm,
gain its ground, gain its momentum. And I never thought na magkakaroon ako ng opportunity
mhm,
to do what I love, kasi
mhm,
it's all about passion eh. Kasi hindi ka magiging passionate sa trabaho mo,
mhm.
in on honest, or even in your business, if you don't love what you do. Now
True.
I work with fast jobs, one championship, and of course our passion. For example, I'm very passionate with martial arts, esports.
Nice. Mhm,
So I was able to join that company. In the Philippines, I handled one esports, and of course, you also handle different martial arts
mhm.
events. So
Nice.
I'm really fortunate that I was able to experience that. And now came to Laika. They gave me an opportunity to do this thing, to do this
Mhm,
partnership, because I really like talking to people. I really like innovating stuff. I like to
mhm,
create strategies to ensure that the strategies that we create are going to benefit the company, not only the company but the community. So this is a fine opportunity that was given to me, I guess, by faith in God, na binigyan ako ng trabaho na I
mhm,
really love, I'm really passionate of.
mhm.
So, sabi nga ng mga ano natin, nila Steve Jobs,
Uh-huh.
when you work with passion, you don't feel that you're working. Even, for
True.
example, it's the wee hours of the night. For example,
Uh-huh.
I'm still working, I'm still talking to you, but I don't have any qualms because I
Yeah, yeah.
love what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Even kahit 12:00 pa tayo ng gabi mag-usap sa Kaysa, walang problema
Actually,
because it's my job and I love what I'm doing.
Actually, yun nga, no? And that's actually what you feel when you earn. Well, you don't really feel that you're working to earn in Laika. You just earn just by in a way playing, if I may say, or sharing just by sharing, right?
Yes.
Unlike sa iba, magka-grind ka pa, you'd have to log in at a certain time, di ba? Dito hindi na
Oo,
eh. You just
oo.
share, di ba?
Yep.
That's what you've been. That's what most people have been doing anyway, since the launch of Instagram, Facebook,
Yep.
Twitter, diba? Since we're used to that anyways, especially Filipinos,
Oo.
um, then comes like a unique way for you to earn gems. And speaking of earning, by the way, mamaya pala mamimigay tayo ng 100 Leica gems sa isang lucky viewer natin. So stay tuned. We're gonna ask a question. Stay tuned lang din dahil you have to listen to the answers that Sir Francis would give to our questions. And malay nyo, pag nasagot nyo ng tama yon or nahulaan nyo, you're gonna win 100 gems. So just PM us your username or your Leica handle, and we're gonna give you 100 gems. Yeah, maya maya. Now going back, sir. Um, it seems like, well, it doesn't seem like it. It feels really genuinely that you enjoy what you do in Leica, and it's something really na nakikita natin na very passionate ka rin, since you have your kind of like me na jack of all trades, if I may say, ang daming interests, di ba? And
Yes,
then
yes,
na-integrate mo into your work, and you don't feel
yes.
like working in Laika. Here's one thing, a question that I, if I may ask, since you have a lot of experiences and you've seen Leica, you've seen a lot of businesses that could be similar to Leica. For you, a question: what for you is a bad business? Do you think, like in your line, like in I don't know, in software, perhaps, what for you is a bad business?
For me, there's no bad business talaga. The
Oh.
only thing that is bad is, for example, is if you execute it in a manner na it will not
Mm-hmm.
succeed. The reason you're in business,
Mm-hmm.
primarily because there's a need, di ba?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There's a need, and secondary na lang yung profit usually, for successful
Ah.
business. You know, in terms of bad business kasi, the
Mm-hmm.
way I understand it, the only time the business can be bad if
Mm-hmm.
it fails. Now, failure has a lot of factor. And
Mm-hmm.
even if you, sabihin natin yung failure, napaka, I can say, harsh na word. Pero you know what? Failure sometimes teach you, and
Mm-hmm.
these failures can teach you into become into be a better business in the future. So for me, bad business siguro it's a matter of execution lang eh. Kasi especially right now, people are more visual, people
Mm-hmm.
are more engaged, and unlike before in the 1950s, 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, there's only one medium of communication before. And
Mm-hmm.
this is, of course, the television. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a one-way process na it sends out its communication to people. So ngayon, yung mga businesses ngayon, they have to be engaged. They have to be more engaged with their, I can say, target segment or target market. Kasi pagka hindi mo na-engage ngayon, especially yung mga young people right now, it's like
Mm-hmm.
mga 20s, mga ganyan,
Mm-hmm.
they're so very sensitive. They want authenticity, and if you did not engage them properly, then of course businesses can be bad. But I know a lot of
Mm-hmm.
factors can be attributed to bad business. Say, for example, logistics, the political situation, and
Mm-hmm.
bad people inside. But for me, when business arise, usually there is a need that it wants to address. That's why,
Ah.
yeah, of course, you will not
Mm-hmm.
go to
Yep.
into business just for the heck. Hey, I want to
Okay.
be in business because I
Yep.
want to be fashionable. Maybe you want to go into business because there's a need na kailangan i-address, na kailangan na siguro I can say matugunan ng business mo sa pangangailangan ng tao. Ayun yun.
Mm-mm. Yeah. So ang galing lang din eh dahil like the foundations, right? I mean, answering a need when it comes to business, and ang ganda ng sinabi mo eh. I agree with everything that you mentioned. Then along with Bridget, she mentioned, or she also agrees. Kevin, a Leica user, Dane Valete, watching all the way from Mandaluyong. Thank you so much. Thank you also Jimmy Gan. But yeah, again guys, stay tuned dahil ako, kinuusisa ko lang din ng ano tag dito, kinakalkal ko ang utak ni Sir Francis and Laika in general. and probably I'm sure marami kayo, not probably, I'm sure marami kayong matututunan. And also, we're gonna give away 100 Leica gems. So stay tuned. We have a special question na formulate ko pa lang because it's an impromptu interview. I did not send the
Oo nga
questions
eh.
to Sir Francis beforehand sa Jayon, and na-postpone na to
Grabe.
ng 3 weeks, guys. So
Oo.
3 weeks
Ayun.
na to. So it was supposedly
Oo.
the mid of August. If you have
Yeah,
questions,
yeah.
ask away, di ba? Ask away. If you have questions on the comment section, post it lang. Then we're gonna try to answer them as much as we can. And going to my next question, since there's no bad misses for you, but bad execution, what would you think would make a business fail? Like, kasi 'di ba sabi mo may temporary failures in your stories, like
Yeah.
how, yeah, right? So what would make it fail entirely? Like crumble na talaga, there's no turning back, na wala na talaga. Start na tayo, redo na tayo. What do you think?
Very, very good question. Actually, ano yan eh, it's a very difficult answer because, you know,
Mhm.
there are a lot of factors in failure,
Mhm.
especially in business. Pero ang number one factor na nakikita ko usually is of course
Mhm.
the person who's executing it or the business owner themselves. Say for
Mhm.
example, if the business owner is aiming for tawag dito, for money lang eh, not
Mhm.
really the I can say the solution that they want to resolve in that particular business. So, pag ang yung business goal mo is just to profit, 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 your business would parang magiging saglit lang yan eh.
Mhm.
I can say parang it would have a short-lived life. Pero if your business would answer a certain problem, and that
Mhm.
particular problem eh, will be parang prolonged or can
Mhm.
be addressed immediately.
Mhm.
Ang pinakamaganda kasi dito is that your business can answer that particular issue, that particular need. Now, another factor kasi na sinasabi ko is yung person mismo. So if the person is not really passionate to that
Mhm.
particular business, take note, this is not only in business alone, this is also in work. Kasi
Mhm.
marami kasi mga tao, they just do the grind, nine
Mhm.
to five, 9 to 5, antay ng sweldo, pero tingnan mo yung passion nila. Wala. Wala talaga silang passion. Kumbaga, nag-aantay na lang talaga ng ano yan, ng 15:30.
Mhm.
Wala
I see.
wala na silang may ibang mag-contribute. Pero pag tingnan mo yan sa businessman, very passionate yan. He would not mind working for example in the wee hours of the night. He would not
Mhm.
mind collaborating with other people. So for me, passion is number one. Number two is number one, you have to answer what do you call this, a certain problem. Number two, passion. And number three, you must learn how to collaborate. If you cannot collaborate with other businesses, if you see them as competitors, as threats,
Mhm.
ngayon, especially ngayon, ang mangyayari sa'yo kasi ano eh, parang tawag dito, feeling mo lahat sila threat, ang mangyayari sa'yo parang paranoid ka, at ang
Mhm.
gagawin mo niyan, you will try to, uh, I can say, i-down sila on
Mhm.
some other means. Kasi ang business, it's not really, or even in the corporate world, uh, ang business, it's all about collaboration with
Mhm.
other people. That's why, for example, in a traditional sense, some businesses, for example, some businesses try to collaborate with a uh, an influencer,
Mhm.
right? So ginagamit nila mga influencer. Yung iba naman businesses, they try to collaborate with a big brand. Say for example, si Adidas nag-collaborate with Mark Cuban.
Mhm.
So, mga ganong klase. So, if you would look at that, answering a problem, the personality of the person, is he passionate? Tapos, of course, if you can collaborate with your community. So, for me right now, these are the three things that really
Mhm.
are key to success, to your success in business and even in the corporate world. Kailangan talaga meron kang ganyan. Kasi pagka hindi ka marunong makipag-collaborate,
Mhm.
cooperate, and even see the value of the people around you, or the businesses around you, tawag dito, your business would fail, would be successful.
Nice. All right. So underline ko lang first is passion, or actually answering what do you call this? Answering the
Ani,
need, right? Answering a need, right? The business should do that. Second is your passion. For the business, not entirely just to earn, diba? Mainly that's what should drive you. And third is the what do you call this? Um, Collaboration, collaborating with
yep,
people, valuing them instead of treating them as competitors. Ang ganda ha. Medyo ano no, nakakatama no. So for people who wants to react to that, let us know if you agree, disagree, or if you what your thoughts are on that matter. For me, pasok yon in any
tama.
aspect of life actually, no? Pwedeng kahit hobby lang to, pasok siya, pasok talaga dahil definitely not only sa business, sa employment din, di ba? Dapat you should be passionate about that. And
Yes,
I forgot to I forgot to mention that, but if you have, or if you enjoy something that you do, you or that you work, or that you work for, it's as if you're not working for the rest of your life. I forgot that
correct.
the exact one, but yon, may ano doon, may phrase somewhere there that's similar to that. A friend of mine commented, "Uy, Chris, napadpad ako dito." Christian Cabrera, a friend of mine, di ako familiar sa app. Well, you should be. Yan, sayang. I posted the links about Laika, what it's all about. Parang monetized na IG ba siya or something? Sir, in a nutshell, can you describe this in a very simple way that we cannot find on your website probably? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sa ano lang muna, yung reason why Laika is here. Number one,
Mhm.
Ryan Baird has a vision kasi na he wanted to put Laika in the Philippines because
Mhm.
he wanted to create an impact to the lifestyle of the Filipino people. And how would you
Mhm.
create that? Filipinos are one of the heaviest user of social media in the world.
Yes.
Filipinos. So Ryan Baird saw this opportunity. What if you, being a Filipino or people who really love to use social media, you earn from doing it? So, ayun ang unang vision ni Ryan Baird. And just to answer your question, what is Laika? This is the only app in the world right now that rewards people for using it, that has an e-commerce platform, and of course, this is a social media platform din for merchants. So siya, ayun lang siya. So, yung rewards na nakikita nyo dyan, ito yung tinatawag na natin na Leica Gem,
Like a
which you can
gems.
use to our, I can say, 16,000 uh,
Wow.
merchants right now. And it's
Hmm.
still growing. Still
And
growing.
still growing. Yes.
Mm.
Christian, by the way, is also a toy collector, so you can use it at Toy Kingdom. So,
Nice.
di ba? So, magandang ano yan, magandang way for you to spend it. You can also transfer to your bank account, di ba? There's also a way for you to transfer to your bank account should you need it
Um,
somewhere na hindi inaano. Tama ba? Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Siguro ano lang ko, correction lang ng konti.
Yes, please. Oo.
If you're a business,
Yeah. Sorry.
you can use it for your bank account, you can cash it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are a person like me,
Mm-hmm.
ordinary person, you can only use it into with our merchants.
Mm-hmm.
Dun lang. So hindi mo siya pwede in
Ayun.
cash. So it's going to be used internally within the
Yep.
ecosystem of Leica. Yeah.
Yun. Yeah, so sorry, yes, to clarify, if you're a merchant, yan. Only if you're a
Yes.
merchant, yan.
Yeah.
So you have a way, you can choose to be a merchant or become a regular, or kagaya natin, if you're just a regular guy, casual guy na post lang, and then earn, just or get rewards by using the app. Use it within ang ganda no, within the ecosystem. Spend it
Yep.
within the merchants then. Ang galing nun. I love it. So for
Yeah.
those, again, stand by guys. Still up for grabs. 100 Leica gems is gonna be sent to you. Para sa mga hardcore users, I know na hindi siya ganun kabigat para sa iba kasi I know that a lot of people have been earning much. A friend of mine just withdrew, or just no, not he just treated not withdrew, but he treated his whole family in a buffet before pre-pandemic or pre what you call this pre ECQ kanina yan.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
But anyway, going back, 100 Leica gems, claim mo na. Malay mo, ikaw yun, Kevin Michael Tan. Apple, yes, the gems are up for grabs still. Ronald, which is our main point of contact sa Kaysiao business, Kaysiao and Leica partnership. Yan nga, di ba? This is an example, di ba? Who would have thought na Leica would partner with Kaysiao, di ba? So for me, it's one of the ways that signifies what you have mentioned, sir, about a business becoming or partnering with others would make it more successful or less prone to failure, if I may say, diba? Treat people as or treat other businesses as your allies, actually, no?
Yep.
Yeah, ang ganda nun, ang gandang mindset nito, 'di ba? Wag kang masyadong paranoid. Ang ganda nun.
Yeah.
I
Totoo.
love it, sir. I'm gonna take that
Totoo.
sa buhay ko.
Totoo.
So Joyce mentioned proud Leica user here. Thank you so much, Leica. Maraming ng benefits si Leica, 'di ba?
Mm.
Right. Next, ito para naman sa business natin altogether. Leica as a business, we've seen or you've already described the tawag dito, the business tawag dito, the structure of the business ng Leica. What do you think is the advantage of Leica being that it's the current one, the first lang siya? Aside from that, what do you think are other benefits why people should use or should be on Leica? Um, yeah, actually yun lang. Aside from earning, 'di ba?
Yeah, okay.
Bec-
That's good.
'Di
That's
ba?
good.
Kasi I mean that's one of the unique ways. But other than that, I'd like to get to know more about the other features na
Yeah.
hindi natin na-highlight because Leica Gems is that great. Baka kasi na-overshadow niya yung other features.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, ano siguro, one of the things that I am really proud of, one of the benefits for businesses kasi, siguro let's look at the businesses because we already know
Mhm.
that people are benefiting from this, they will earning
Yes.
from this. But let's
Uh-huh.
look at the business side in the point of view of businesses who are in Laika and who really trust Laika on this one. Number one kasi, if you have an app like this, your engagement is really I can say very tight with your target customers. Why? Because as a business, you have this channel with you, Leica, as a channel for your business. You can create a lot of promos, you can create a lot of postings, and you can even tag, for example, yung mga, I can say mga influencers nyo, tapos people can interact with your brand. So that's one of the, I think, I can say a benefit coming from this. And mind you, businesses today really have to engage more and they really have to be more authentic in terms of engaging with their customers or engaging with their clients. So it's very important that Leica is a platform for them to engage their clients and to send out their message that their brand is out here and their brand is really authentic ako in accordance with their target market.
Nice. Yun, pardon me, guys, if I have a different angle right now. My PC just died, and it's a live show anyway. But don't worry, we're gonna read your comments pa rin. But thank you so much. Narinig ko naman yung benefits pa rin. It's just that hindi ako makasagot kanina. Um, anyway, Joyce mentioned that she's been using Leica Gems for almost a year now, and yun nga, best app ever. Why download like app and follow Sweet Joyce? I am gonna follow you, Sweet Joyce. By the way, I'm the honest con man, so we're gonna follow each other, mamaya. Sir Francis, what is your like a username?
Francis Hussein.
Francis Hussein. Mamaya, sir, follow na rin kita mamaya. Yan, mamaya tayo mag-followan. So, guys, again, the 100 Leica gems is up for grabs still. Eto na. looking forward for future of Leica. I'm so excited about it. Kami rin, actually. It's already exciting as it is right now. But it's gonna get more exciting through the months to come, through the years to come. Kasi 16,000, it's already a lot for me. And I think mas promoting this every now and then. A friend of mine, Jeffrey Tam, is also a user, heavy user nito. Sobrang ang dami. Not only that, some toy collectors like me. So yeah, nagtanong si Joyce, but yes, we are gonna follow you guys. Yeah, post your Leica handles on the comment section. We're gonna read them out. If a flash natin sila every now and then. And malay nyo, mag-followan tayo, di ba? Ano lang tayo, mag-ratean tayo ng mga gems natin, di ba? Five gems every time, or super rate, di ba? Having said that, my questions are here, but I'm gonna make it work. I think I have them here. Then next question, sir. What do you think would make Leica better right now? Kasi I know that you're in a position to market like Leica, but from your interactions, what are the needs na nakikita mong gusto ng mga tao na wala pa sa Leica at this
Mhm.
point, or what do you think would make it better, personally? Yeah.
Siguro, I'll be honest.
Sure.
One of the things that we're looking at is the growth of Leica in terms of industry-wise partnership with different industries,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, more acquisition of merchants, not only in key cities,
Mm-hmm.
but also in different provinces, and of course, the whole Philippines. So I guess with that kind of acquisition expansion, we will be able to serve more people, more businesses, and
Nice.
that's going to be the goal of Leica in the next few months or in the next few years.
Ang ganda nun. Ang ganda nun. Uh, so, alright, balik natin. Actually, para sa akin, magiging sobrang successful na, no? That's a dream. Pero hindi naman malabo, not really a dream kasi madali lang siya ma-achieve, eh, no? Mukhang madali lang din I mean, papunta na si Laika dun, eh. It's getting popular and popular. It is already. And it's getting more popular kasi ang daming influencers, users dito that don't need to be tapped because they're already enjoying it, as it is, di ba? They're already enjoying the app, as a user, as a regular user, not even as a super user. They're
Yeah.
heavy on it. So guys, also nakalimutan ko, sorry. Kaysiao PH_Binondo Manila. Please follow it. We have a Kaysiao Philippines account, so check it out as well. Yes, we are gonna support Laika. Job, yan, may mga tinatag ng ating friends. Joyce, yan, Sir Francis, i-follow nyo rin siya mamaya. So, next question. Doon tayo. Ang ganda, no? It's a dream. It's a thing na pwede nating, kasi definitely there's still market that you can tap, di ba? In here. Uh, Actually, natutuwa lang din ako, eh. At this point, I'm still restarting my PC for the one of the questions, but banking on what you mentioned, sir. Um, what do you think right now is something? Ito, ayokong pasukin tong question na to, eh. Pero I'd like to answer kasi alam ko naman din na you have a good answer at the back of your mind. What do you think right now is Laika's weak point?
Mhm.
Ano sa tingin mo ang weak point ni Laika at the moment? Uh, Aside from, well, you did mention about it, Laika would like to tap into markets right now, right? More markets. And I see that Laika is already popular and getting there. But do you see any weak point right now that you'd like to, since you're not the owner of Laika, that you'd like to probably raise to them, that may have been
Uh,
said to you? I don't know. Yeah, that is more.
that's a very good question. And actually, reality wise,
Mhm.
there's no company that has no weak point.
Yeah.
And I'll be a hypocrite if I tell you that no, Leica is the ultimate company that has no weak
Yeah.
point. Well, I guess one of the things that we really need to improve on is definitely our branding.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of branding, it's not only on how you present yourself, but
Uh-huh.
how people would accept you. Because
Uh-huh.
even as we talk right now,
Mm-hmm.
not all people, not I guess majority of the people, uh, know about Leica and what
Mm-hmm.
we do. So in that sense, the weak point that we have right now is, I guess, on how we can improve our brand to
Mm-hmm.
be integrated into the mindscape of the Filipino people. Yeah.
Ah. Parang part na ng, kumbaga, part na ng lifestyle, if I may say, no?
Yep.
Maganda. That's one of the dreams, no? Na lifestyle na ng, uy, teka, nakapag-like ka na or nakapag-post ka na ba sa Laika? May mga ganong, ano,
Yeah.
no? That's, okay.
Actually, ano eh,
Yeah.
pagka naging verb na yung ano,
Ah,
yung ilike ka gym mo na yan.
ilay ka dyan
Nag-like
mo
ka
na
na ba?
yan.
Pag naging verb na yung brand namin, yun na yun eh. Yun ang dream.
Ang ganda. I
Oh.
love it. Uh, Totoo ako. Support like a app from Apple, best app. Again, guys, we're still gonna give away 100 Leica gems. Malay mo, dumopli yan. We'll see. But thank you also, Glenda Cura is also watching. One of or the president, si Pres Glenda from Kaysiao. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for sharing the stream, guys. Now, ultimate question natin, Sir Francis. If ever you are gonna kasi ang dami ng merchants, ang dami ng partners. If ever meron kang gustong or dream dito ngayon na makapartner ng Laika, sino o at ano to?
Nako, dami.
Sige,
Madami.
isa-isay natin.
Marami. Actually, ano eh, ang dream na gusto ko mga partner, baka tawanan niyo ako eh.
Malay mo,
Uh,
pwede naman.
I want to really explore on esports. I want to explore in mixed martial arts na pwede naming ma-partner. Say for example, one championship, one esports, MPL, PGL, um, yung mga ganong klaseng partnership that we are really looking at. And that is going to be a dream right now, but I'm sure we can do a lot of partnership with this kind of industry because, as we all know, esports is really growing, and it's not a fad because it has steady growth for quite some time, and a lot of people are into it. So I guess those are the areas that we really would like to dwell on the esports side.
Nice. Yeah. Teka, nadoble lang ang aking connection. Let me just sit on the other side. But anyway, going back. Now, esports hindi siya para sa akin hindi naman siya magiging mahirap kasi um let's talk offline about this because
Yeah,
I'm also a gamer. So we
yeah.
know a lot of people about this. Ito nga, partnership, di ba? Ang galing lang din dahil ito yung sinasabi mo kanina about
Mm.
being partners, about you not treating people as enemies or competitors. Sige, not
Yep.
enemies, competitors. Di ba? But partners dahil magsasanga-sanga na to, di ba?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Follow back daw Kaysiao PH. Yes. Admin Glenda is on her way to follow you back. Yan. Yes, yo, esports. Yes, definitely. Para sa akin, di ba, nag-earn ka na ng diamonds, nag-earn ka pa ng gems ng, sa Mobile Legends. I don't know.
Exactly.
Di ba? Ang ganda nun. I love your mindset, Sir
Yeah,
Francis. Uh, partnership in NBA, why not, di ba? Why not?
definitely. NBA 2K.
NBA 2K.
NBA.
Actually, no. Actually, it's not a bad idea at all.
Yep,
Uh, please tie up with Muay Thai boxing gyms too.
definitely, definitely,
Watch out, Bridget. Um, partnership in PBA rin. Why not? Diba?
definitely.
Definitely. Leica is here to stay, guys. So Leica the best. Send in your suggestions. Post them here on the comment sections. Kasi, why not? Kasi it is a dream. It's a way for us to, at least for Leica, to get your insights. Because you guys are the users. You guys make it happen. You are the ones who power the app. Diba? So not entirely the merchants, but you guys are the partners of the merchants. Kung wala kayo, wala ring silbi ang merchants, and vice versa. The merchants, kayo rin ay makakapag-spend dahil sa merchant. So sabi nga ni Sir Francis, partnership. Talagang natutuwa ako sa mindset mo, sir. Dami ko natututunan ngayon, and hopefully our watchers are also actually learning a lot from this. I know that they are. But post in your questions if you have any, kasi marami tayong natututunan kay Sir Francis. He's a really, really, what do you call this, a very insightful guy. um, Now, sir, l- uh, what do you think are the risks that Leica took recently through its lifetime that brought it to where he is right now, or where Leica is right now? Ano yung mga risk from its inception? What I just am throwing this para probably ma-inspire ang friends natin who wants that to have that leap, or to take that leap, but are not decided yet. Some business owners probably, or merchants that would like to be partners of, or probably soon to be merchants. So yun nga, mga risk na tinake ni Laika para makarating siya kung nasaan na siya ngayon.
Actually, sobrang laki ng tinake na risk ni Laika, especially for those people who really started Laika.
Mhm.
Imagine this. I was watching Shark Tank, and there was a guy who were offering a new kind of shoe, and
Mhm.
all the Shark Tank people told him that you cannot make it because you are going against giants, Adidas,
Mm.
Nike, everybody else, and they are already established. So the poor
Mhm.
guy was disheartened. Now, Leica was in the same situation at that time when it was the beginning. Imagine there's Facebook with 70 million users. Sabihin natin 60 million users. Instagram and YouTube and other dominant social media. Leica was a nobody. And the
Mhm.
biggest risk that Leica took was its first step when it developed the app and put it out in Google Play and of course in Apple Store. That was the biggest risk. Why?
Mhm.
It's either people would reject your idea or there is no need or people would accept it. But
I see.
Leica really took the risk because imagine that you are against the giants and
Mhm.
yet right now you're trying to I can say trying to inch your way uh, to get more users and merchants because there's a need that
Mhm.
this particular giant cannot what we call this cannot fulfill. So there
Mhm.
was a crack in that particular siguro service that they do. So Leica was there. And of course, the branding of Leica was totally different. If
Mhm.
you notice, sa Leica, talagang makikita mo, mga content namin dito is puro good vibes lang eh. Walang
Actually.
chismis, walang politika, walang ganun eh.
Actually, no?
Why? Sawa na yung mga Pilipino na makakita ng negativity. Now, Laika took a chance in promoting that positivity against the stalwarts of the industry. That was
Mhm.
the biggest risk that Laika has. And I think hopefully that risk is paying off right now. But I'm not saying the job is done. We're still starting. We are
Mm-hmm.
still in our first and second step pa lang. We are still in our baby
Nice.
steps.
Ang galing.
Laika is still going to grow, and Laika is going to stay, and Laika will, of course, uh, realize its vision to be ingrained in the mindset and the lifestyle of the Filipino people in the near future.
Nice. Ang galing. Gawin at abangan natin na maging verb na si Laika.
Yes.
Yun, abangan natin na maging verb na rin siya. And hopefully, magkaroon pa ng, well, more merchants na makapartner si Laika. And not only merchants, but also any lifestyle na, or anywhere. Sa totoo lang na pumunta ka, pwede ang gems. Like what our people or our watchers are saying, sabi ni Joyce, Jollibee, McDo. Kasi 'di ba, sakali man, we aren't partners yet, 'di ba? Tama ba?
Yeah, not
With
yet. We're
not
working
yet.
on it.
Yeah. So Sir Francis is helping to work on that. So stay tuned, guys. But yun nga, 'di ba? It's the dream. Like GCash wasn't present everywhere when it was first launched, 'di ba? But Leica Gems ngayon, yun ang nakikita ko sa kanya na you can spend it sa anywhere. Like Andox, gusto mo na lechon baka,
Yeah.
'di ba? May Leica
Yeah.
Gems naman ako dito, 'di ba? 'Di ba?
Yeah.
And it's safer, right? And it's safer that way. Cashless transactions,
Yep.
like a gems, like, well, in its essence it's similar to Gcash na feel ko eh. Paymaya, Gcash, these are cashless payments, but you'd have to put in the cash into it before you can really spend it. In this case, that's a major advantage because you just post, you earn, and then you spend. Ang galing. Ang saya nung
Exactly.
part na to. Laika is going strong. That's what Joyce is feeling right now. Now, here's the question. Guys, you have to follow them here. First one to mention the Kaysiao's Leica handle. First one to mention the complete Kaysiao PH's Leica handle will win 100 Leica gems. Yeah. So, of course, follow Leica, or sorry, follow Kaysiao on Leica na rin. And you're gonna win 100 Leica gems if you follow and put in the first one to put in the complete Leica handle ng Kaysiao. At pag nahanap yun ng maigi, congratulations. Yan. Sabi ni Josel Valdez, that's why I enjoy using the Leica app. Yan. Ang saya lang din kasi not only to use it but the earning part eh. And minsan nga 'di ba, you don't go log in to earn. You just log into actually no, you don't really log in to earn at all,
Yep.
right? Ang galing. Natutuwa ako doon. But first, ang nanalo natin si Joyce na kanina pa active sa ating what do you call this? Sa ating comment section kay Xiao PH underscore Binondo hindi Manika Joyce but Binondo Manila. Congratulations. You won 100 Leica gems. Mamaya ipipm ka namin or PM Kai Xiao's Facebook page with your username, and we're gonna grant you 100 Leica gems. Congratulations. Sus, manisay niyo yung 100 Leica gems dahil ang dami niyo na-earn, I'm sure, yung mga, I mean, for the audience members natin na post lang din. Now, here's one more thing na natanong ko about spending and all. What do you think is the danger of Laika, na kailangan i-prevent ng ating mga users? Alam ko medyo provocative yung mga questions ko eh, but I trust in your answers. Ano sa tingin mo yung danger ng monetizing in its essence, in its core, monetizing yung pagpo-post, right? What could be the danger of that? That if ever merong mag-develop ng sarili nilang app, maging competitor in its ni Laika, na dapat nilang i-avoid kung sakali man.
Well, basically, one of the dangers that we are seeing right now is that a lot of people are trying to use, the concept of Leica gems to, to scam other people. And
Ah,
we are really, right? We really, uh, not really policing, but we're really monitoring those
Mhm.
people who are really
Mhm.
using Leica gems, pero wala naman talaga sila Leica gems. They're trying to, to sell these things to other people. Kasi,
Oh,
you know what? It's very attractive kasi, very attractive
yes.
to have a Leica gem in your wallet, in your Leica account. Because, number one, if you have a big wallet or big Leica gem amount in your wallet, you're
Mhm.
ranking in the Leica social media system in our in our environment would somehow go up, and you'd be number one, number two, number three. So a lot of people are attracted to this. So one of the dangers, and we would like to really prevent this, is that uh, the scamming of other people na ginagamit nila yung name ng Laika to scam
Mhm.
them to buy gems, ganyan. The thing is, the only people who could give you gems is definitely Laika lang. Laika lang
Mhm.
talaga.
Like
Not
ka lang
unless,
talaga.
for example, I have about 10 million like a gem, and I give you or I sent you like a gem sa account mo. Pwede yun. Pwede kitang bigyan ng 200,000, for
Mhm.
example, 500,000 or 10,000 for that
Yeah.
matter, if it's legitimately galing sa app ko. But if
Mhm.
it's going to be parang ano lang, yung mga hindi, I'll send it to you later, mga ganyan, ita-transfer ko sa'yo later, yung mga what do you call that, naka-Adobe Photoshop na mga ginagamit. Kasi ang dami namin nakikita sa Facebook. So,
Ah.
fina-flag down namin yung mga tao na yun. Kaya, kaya tawag dito, yun lang nakikita naming danger dyan. And of course, one of the fears that we have is of course yung mga tao ma-traumatize in that kind of
Mhm.
experience, and of course it would bring you bad
Experience.
experience, and of course that's a UX, that we call it UX or user experience. We
Mhm.
don't want that to happen, not only to the user but also to the merchants, kasi
I see.
it's very critical on our end to make sure that our users and merchants are happy, and
Mhm.
of course the people who who patronizes Laika is is not going to be harmed by those people who scam their kapwa nila,
Mhm.
kasi we don't want that to happen. So yun ang mga fears namin, to be honest. Other than that,
Nice.
competition wise, it's a healthy competition.
Ang galing. Thank you
No,
so much. Of course, 'di ba? Ang galing nung mindset niyo, sir, na about flagging this down, or actually yung not just the mindset, yung actions na about
yep,
flagging these people down. So, if you are gonna give tips sa ating mga users, from what you already mentioned na mga Photoshop images about this, what should they watch out for? Sabi rin kasi ni Joyce, mag-ingat sa scammers. But mag-legit check, sabi niya. But how
yeah.
do you really legit check people? Or how do you really check if the transaction is legitimate?
Yeah, actually, tawag dito, they would say that they have 10,000 pesos and everything, and they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have a screenshot of that. Makikita mo naman yun na, oh, static to, ganyan. Pero if you will able to see their account, magkano talaga yung ano nila, nakalagay na balance nun,
Mm-hmm.
dun pa lang makikita mo na sila na,
Ah,
hindi scammer 'to.
yep.
Kini-claim niyang may 100,000, 500,000 sa account niya, and
Mm-hmm.
he's willing to sell his 100,000 gem for only 50,000. Scammy na 'yun. Very
I
scammy
see.
na 'yun. Because ang value ng Leica gem is 1:1.
Mm-hmm.
1 gem is to 1 peso. So, try to imagine that person trying to sell you Leica gem for only half of its price. That's really scammy. That's really scammy.
Okay. Yep.
So that's one thing. If it's too good to be true, that's really a scam. And another
Mm-hmm.
thing is, of course, when you buy like a gem, you use your app. Do not
Mm-hmm.
talk to other people. Na, for example, hey, may kilala ko, may ganitong mga like a gem. No, use your app when you buy your like a gem.
Mm-hmm.
Pwede mong gawin yan. So, makikita mo naman, you can buy like a gem, how much, use your credit card, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it. So, mga ganon. So, may mga security naman yan. So, may mga security measures yan. Kasi,
Mm-hmm.
as long as your phone is with you and meron ka mga the password of your phone, ganyan. Hindi naman
Mm-hmm.
basta-basta mawawala yan. Kasi ang problema kasi, if you allow your phone to be used by other people,
Mm-hmm.
di ba? Physically, physically. So ayun ang mga for me nakakatakot, and I advise those people na who have like accounts na make sure that you safeguard your like account,
Mm-hmm.
and you just buy through your app, ganyan.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, when you transact, use your app. So hindi pwedeng ano lang 'yan, yung mga Photoshop, hindi pwede because walang value 'yan. Walang
All
value
right.
'yan.
All right. So careful, guys. Be very vigilant. Yan. Maraming mga nabigay na tips si Sir Francis. And yun nga, know your facts. Dahil 1:1 ang Laika. Di ba? Ang galing din. Dahil, and I love the fact that you guys are very much proactive in flagging these down, in tracking or actually helping the users. And if ever they have issues with their Leica accounts, their wallets, they report it then?
Oh yeah, definitely. We have our customer service. I'm proud with our customer service. Is they really take care of those people na may mga issues. They really answer. They
Mm-hmm.
really email them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm proud of our
Nice.
customer service people kasi talaga they really would like to engage as much as possible those problems that we encounter. But definitely in any customer service industries, siyempre sometimes matagal minsan sumagot ganyan.
Yeah.
Kasama yun kasi siyempre may flood of influx of
Mm-hmm.
inquiries or ticketing and everything.
Yeah.
But as much
True.
as possible, our customer service people are very very polite. As much as possible, they are try to be on time, and they try to answer whatever the inquiry is in one
Nice.
call. So I'm really proud of that.
Nice. Ayan. So guys, if ever you have issues, madali lang na mag-report through the app. You have
Yep,
a way for you to
si
report if
Aria.
ever you have issues. Ayan.
Yan.
Actually, si Harry. Ang galing. um Maisha Japay says, excited for the new and improved Leica app. Looking forward for a positive response from BSP. Sana nga,
Yep,
no? Yan. Abangan nyo yung updates. Sir Francis is gonna help, or we're gonna post it, cross-post it here as well. But actually,
definitely.
you're gonna see it sa pages ng Laika, di ba? Official pages ng Laika, and marami rin gumagawa ng pages ng Laika, but check out the official page of Laika. We're gonna post it on the comment section maya-maya. Then,
Yep,
uh,
yeah.
so you can post Laika from Facebook groups, as din kung legit po talaga sa mga Facebook groups. Ayan, doon sila nagle-legit check sa Facebook groups.
Yeah,
And users na rin talaga ang nagve-verify, no?
yeah, yeah.
Ang galing. Tulungan talaga. Ito yung partnership na
Yes.
fino-foster ni ng
Collaborate.
Laika, 'di ba?
Mm,
Collaboration, ang galing.
mm.
Leng Lejano watching all the way from Dubai. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you din daw sa mga tips, Sir Francis. Sabi ni
Thank
Joyce,
you.
mostly na-scam is newbies sa mga hindi maiwasan ma-scam. Actually, kaya
Yeah,
nating iwasan. Just be aware, be very
yeah,
vigilant, and ask.
yeah.
'Di ba?
Totoo,
A
totoo.
good tip, put a passcode on your Leica wallet, 'di ba? Or the app
Yep,
itself,
yep,
probably, 'di ba? And
yep. Even in
kagaya
your
nga
phone.
in your phone actually, 'di ba? Nabanggit nga ni Sir Francis, only transact through your phone, 'di ba? And do not
Yeah,
transact outside of the app altogether.
yeah.
Old follower of Sir Francis. Ayun, chinek niya nga kung ikaw daw talaga 'yon. Uy, nice.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you so much. And Sir Chris done followed. Oh, thank you, Ren. I'll follow you back once the live is over. But yes, thank you so much, Sir Francis. We've learned a lot about you, about Leica altogether, and tips actually that we can apply in real life. So probably just parting words, tips that you'd want to share with us when using the app, um tips and tricks, probably how we can enjoy it more, although we're
Yeah,
already enjoying it. And I don't know, if you have any announcements for Leica.
yeah. Yeah, for me, siguro parting words. don't worry about what's going on right now. Leica is here to stay, and we are very, very, I can say, trying to do things right. And of course, we're trying to comply to every things that our regulatory agencies are trying to ask from us. And as a matter of fact, one of the things that we're really looking at is, of course, uh, the soonest resolution of our no of our compliance requirements. And right after that, I'm sure everything would be fine because I'll be honest with you, uh, Leica is really one of the most high integrity valued organization because what we do inside and outside Leica is we value the integrity of the company. We value on the service that we give to our people. That's why we tend to comply in every requirements that the regulatory bodies has. So, guys, enjoy the app. Marami pang lalabas na manggagaling sa Laika. Magugulat na lang kayo, baka may magkaroon na dyan ng mga like music, mga games. Explore nyo na yung mga games natin dyan. And I'm sure you're gonna enjoy the games. Actually, I usually play sa mga games and I'm one of the top scorers pero I don't check ko lang kung sino mga nakaka-score na sa akin above me. So, so ano tawag dito, you enjoy the games because yung mga Leica games are very easy naman pero very fun to use. And try to use the app on a daily basis. Um, have fun with your friends, have fun with the app, and sooner or later siguro, magkikita-kita tayo as soon as this pandemic is over. Lahat ng mga Lycans, lahat ng mga groups dyan, magkaroon tayo ng event as soon as the pandemic is over. Pwede natin gawin yan at magkita-kita tayo sa isang magandang event pag lahat na tayo nabakunahan. At wala na tong pandemic na to. And guys, always stay safe. Yun lang.
Yes, please. And thank you so much. Yes, I'm excited for that. May libre kayong magic mula sa The Honest Conman from here sa live
Yeah.
event natin. Yan. So,
Yan,
yan.
yan.
We'll see you guys soon. And thank you so much, Sir Francis. We're looking forward to the announcements, to the updates of the app. Looking forward to a more powerful and I love the fact that you're doing everything to comply
Yep,
with the regulatory or regulations ng
yep,
local regulations natin here in the Philippines.
yep,
I love that. And that goes to show your integrity and how passionate you are
yep,
with the app, not only the app, the purpose of the app. For us to get rewards, for us to enjoy the app altogether and reward the users. Ayan.
yep.
May question to. I'll answer this on a different live. But um, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Maraming salamat sa mga hindi bumitiw. We're gonna give away every episode na siguro yung 100 Leica Gems natin. Why not, di ba? Every episode we'll see about this. But yeah, stay tuned. We have more announcements from Leica in partnership or with Kaysiao in partnership with Leica. We're really excited about this one. So guys, stay tuned. We're gonna give you more in the upcoming months, weeks or so. We have online and live events upcoming soon. Again, with
Yep.
me, Chris Lina, on behalf of Kai Chao, we have Sir Francis from Laika, saying goodbye and stay safe, guys. Paalam, paalam, and good night. And thank you so
Okay,
much.
bye-bye.
Bye bye.